So this is SAS Studio. It's hosted on the WRDS domain. What is helpful about using SAS Studio is that you don't need rsubmit because within a SAS Studio here you would work on the WRDS servers. It's also helpful to inspect the data sets that are on WRDS. And if you don't have SAS installed on your PC, then this is a decent way to do things. So in the left panel, there's some different sections. So this is my home folder on WRDS. Every user has their own folder, and over time, I've created some folders there. Snippets is a place where you can edit small pieces of code. Libraries is where you can navigate through the different data sets. So for example, audit here is audit analytics, audit fees. So here I could take a peek at the data in here. Scrolling through this is not that convenient, but what is nice is that you can have like a little snippet and then pull a bunch of records and a couple of variables and inspect the data without having to need to download anything. So let me make a snippet here. So I make a new snippet, and I'm going to make a dataset test where I'm going to take some records from Campus Fun Day, and notice how there's no rsubmit here because we're already on WRDS. I have the default filter for CompuStat Fundamental Annual. I want fiscal years after 2015 and positive assets, and I'm just keeping a bunch of records. So F3 runs that. And while it's running, there's going to be a tab here with the data sets that are available within this little snippet, and then you can inspect the data sets, and then you can click back to code to adjust the code, etc. This seems to be taking a little while. Okay, here it is, output data. In this drop-down, we can navigate to whatever we want to see, and this snippet just created a test data set. So apparently 8,636 observations with positive assets after 2015. I have equals 2015, sorry. I just want 2015. So this is 2015 only, so 8,600 records for that year. And then let's say we want to make another iteration here and make a second data set where we add asset turnover. So I did F3 on that code to execute that, and now we're looking at test 2 where we've added that one column as a turnover. What if we want to keep this data for future sessions? So right now we're in the work folder, so that gets deleted when we close the session. So I'm gonna make a subfolder in my home folder, new folder, let's call this my project. So /home/UFL/IMP is the path to my home folder, so all the users are inside home, and then for each institution there is like a separate folder, so UF has UFL and IMP is my username. So that creates this folder is empty. But now back to my snippet. Now I can make library reference where I say, hey, I want to create a library with the name project. This little tilde here is the home folder. So for me, that's home UFL IMP, but the tilde replaces that. So it's the my project within that folder. And let's say I make a copy of the test2 dataset. So I do data project dot whatever dataset name I want to give, in this case funda test, and I want to copy test2 in that. So let me run this. So after this is done, I'm going to navigate back to the server files and folders. I'm going to look here, funda test. So in the my project I have now a dataset funda test that I can use in future sessions as well.